So school is almost ending, which means summer break is right around the corner. And that's going to give me much more time to make content, which is why I'm going to be completely transforming this setup for content creation and productivity. The first thing I'm going to do is just clean up my desk a little bit. It's honestly not too messy, but there are quite a lot of boxes and random things just lying around. So I'm just going to quickly take care of that right now. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and order some upgrades for this setup. Hopefully this doesn't destroy my bank account. After a couple of days, a bunch of packages started to show up. The first thing I'll be setting up are these 3D wall panels I got from a company called Arrowzoom. And these are basically meant to act as soundproofing for your room. And they sell a lot of different kinds of panels for soundproofing in different colors and shapes. But the ones I have right here are some white 3D panels. So let me just unbox them real quick. So I just opened up the panels, and as you can see, it comes in a pack of 6, which should be enough to cover the area on my wall. They also threw in some double-sided tape so I can actually put these up. Anyways, I'm gonna probably put them on the wall behind my setup since I've always seen a lot of people do this, and it's about time I tried myself. So I just finished, and this is how they look. I'm pretty happy with how they turned out because they make the wall look a lot less boring. If you do want to check these out, just go to Arrowzoom's website in the description. And if you plan on buying any of their products, make sure to use my code to save some money. But now that I have that done, I can move on to the next upgrade, which is in my opinion a really big upgrade to the setup. So a company called Flexispot offered to send me one of their ergonomic chairs, and I couldn't say no. So I'm super excited to put this together and show you guys all the features. But before I do that, I gotta first unbox it and bring up the parts to my room. So I got all the parts to my room. This isn't all the parts right here. There are some behind me. But now all I have to do is just put it together. But I'll see you guys once I'm finished building the chair. So a quick update, I just finished building the chair and it honestly was pretty easy. I did have some help from my parents though, because you had to like hold the parts. But for first impressions, the chair looks incredible. Definitely a lot nicer than my old gaming chair. Like my old chair had literally no cushioning. It was just super uncomfortable to sit on for long periods. The adjustability was also pretty non-existent because the only thing you could adjust was the height. But this chair has so many more features. Anyway, this is the Flexispot C7 chair. It's one of Flexispot's best ergonomic chairs, and as you guys are about to see, it's packed with a ton of adjustable features. For example, the headrest can tilt forward and backwards to support your neck, and unlike my old gaming chair, the armrests on this chair are actually adjustable. Not only can you tilt them from side to side, but you can also move them forward or back. At first glance, you might have also noticed this weird structure on the lower part of the chair, and this is Flexispot's adaptive lumbar support system, and based on your posture, this actually moves to align with your back. And as with any chair, you can adjust the height with a simple mechanism on the bottom. And something that my old chair didn't have is the ability to recline. As I'm recording this voiceover, I've been using the chair for a few days and I've actually utilized the reclining mode quite a bit. Anyways though, the C7 chair is super premium to use, and I can imagine it being super helpful for anyone who sits for long periods every day. Moving back to the setup though, another thing I'm going to be upgrading is the mouse pad. The one I'm using right now is perfectly fine and it has been for like 2 years now, but a lot of people have told me to upgrade it and I kind of do want a more simple mouse pad. So I went ahead and got this $10 mouse pad from Temu. It's basically the same size as my old mouse pad, but it's got a different design, which I honestly really like. And the glide is also pretty good, I'd say. It's pretty much like the same as my old mouse pad that I was using. So while it's definitely not a competitive mouse pad or anything, it fits in really nice with the rest of the setup since I'm trying to go for a more like neutral color scheme. And don't worry about my old mouse pad because I'm still going to use it for videos. I also got a brand new mouse from Keychron. The mouse I've been using for like 3 years now is the SteelSeries Rival 3. And don't get me wrong, it is an amazing mouse apart from a few issues with the scroll wheel. So I finally decided to get a better mouse. If you guys saw the budget laptop setup video, then you probably saw this mouse in it. But anyway, this is the M3 Mini wireless mouse. I'm not going to bore you guys with all the specs, but just as an overview, it weighs only 55 grams, which is quite a bit lighter than my current mouse. That's definitely the first thing I noticed when I picked up this mouse, just how light it was compared to my old one right over there. It's also got a really good polling rate that you can actually change from the bottom of the mouse. And they also give you this cool USB dongle that's kind of shaped like a keyboard. And if you don't know what this is for, this is basically just to make the connection better from the mouse to the actual computer. So this just eliminates any delay. But anyways, I'm just going to set this mouse up real quick. So yesterday I was kind of busy, but now I'm back and there's a few more upgrades I gotta make to finish off the video. I think I'm gonna first put up these RGB lights I got from APEC, and I already unboxed these in another video, so all I really have to do is just set them up now. So I just finished setting them up. It wasn't too difficult because it came with some double-sided tape, and I literally just put 2 of them behind here. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's just 2 light bars. But the cool thing about these lights is that they have a ton of customizable features. On the actual app itself, you can control all the lighting modes. There's also some presets that you can cycle through, but I'm honestly really satisfied with how they turned out because they just add more color to the setup. So let me know what you guys think. So I just got back home with the plant. It's nothing insane, but I thought it would be a nice little addition to make the setup a little less boring. Oh, and over here, I do have some other fake plants that I actually got online. These were definitely a little bit cheaper than this one, but they look pretty nice. I'm probably just gonna put them around my desk. And one more thing, I've seen a lot of people have these digital clocks, so I decided to get one as well. It's a pretty simple design, which is exactly what I wanted, and it was also pretty affordable. I'm also going to be changing my wallpaper since I've been using the same one for a while. Alright, here's the before and after of the transformation. Let me know your thoughts.